Under the canopy of the Amazon jungle, a deep green citadel that swallows nearly 2 billion tons of CO2 each year, the heartbeat of life echoes in every grain of soil and every river. Las Piedras, a legendary tributary of the Amazon, has flowed for millennia, cultivating a mysterious world under its dense foliage. This place is not only one of the most dynamic and intense ecosystems on Earth, but also an arena of life and death, where nature shows its cruel power and great protection. Those who rule at the top, the strongest, the most unique, the most resilient, constantly evolve, constantly fight to survive and dominate. Welcome to the wild Amazon, where the mysteries of the predators are finally revealed, where the planet's green lungs are also a fierce battlefield. On the still surface of the water, the giant anaconda squeezes its prey with terrible force. At the bottom of the Amazon River, the black crocodile, the absolute ruler, spreads terror on all living things. The Amazon, where life and death intertwine, is a testament to millions of years of evolution, where the fight for survival is an integral part of the endless cycle. Before becoming the rich tropical forest it is today, the Amazon went through a turbulent geological history. The rise of the Andes changed the course of rivers, turning the Amazon from a river flowing toward the Pacific into a river flowing toward the Atlantic. This geological change transformed a vast body of water into a moist and nutrient-rich tropical forest, creating the perfect environment for the growth of one of the most biodiverse forests in the world. The Amazon rainforest, spanning 9 South American countries, is a natural wonder of wild beauty and endless vastness. Brazil, the heart of the Amazon, occupies about 60% of the area, acting as the giant green lung of the planet. Stable geological foundations and nutrient-rich alluvial deposits from the Amazon River and its tributaries have created a rich natural treasure trove. The Amazon landscape is a diverse and vibrant mosaic, with lowland plains and rivers, hill-dotted valleys, and rushing streams. The Amazon stands out with its dense green vegetation, from ancient trees with deep roots to towering canopies where sunlight rarely penetrates. The Amazon River, like a silver ribbon winding through the forest, carries water and essential nutrients, nurturing life in every corner. It is not only the lifeblood of the forest, but also a symbol of strong vitality. The Amazon rainforest is an ecological wonder, where life thrives with unparalleled complexity and diversity. With about 390 billion trees of 16,000 species, the Amazon is a giant living mosaic. What is amazing is that only 100 tree species account for 50% of the total number of trees, showing the magical ecological balance of the forest. A 2023 study in the journal Science Advances estimates the Amazon may contain up to 880,000 different tree species. Every year, researchers discover about 50 to 70 new plant species, revealing secrets hidden deep in the forest. The Amazon is home to about 10% of all known species on Earth, including more than 2,200 species of fish, 1,1300 species of birds, 427 species of mammals, 430 species of amphibians, and 380 species of reptiles. In addition to giant trees and iconic animals, the Amazon is also a goldmine of microorganisms, with millions of bacteria and fungi that play important roles in nutrient cycling and decomposing organic matter. This extraordinary diversity demonstrates the ability of life to adapt and recover in one of the most resource-rich yet challenging environments on the planet. The underground environment of the Amazon rainforest is a nutrient-rich layer of humus, where decomposition is rapid thanks to the humid tropical climate. A 2023 study in the journal Tropical Ecology found that the Amazon is capable of storing more than 100 billion tons of carbon in its humus layer, which plays an important role in regulating the global climate. More than 2,000 fungal species will be recorded by 2024, creating a complex ecological network connecting plants and microorganisms, acting as the underground nervous system of the forest. They form symbiotic relationships with plant roots, assisting in the absorption of water and minerals, contributing to the fertility and vitality of the Amazon rainforest. This rich soil is the foundation of the Amazon, where apex predators rule. The jaguar, Panthera onca, the largest cat in the Americas, is the apex predator of the Amazon rainforest. These solitary hunters are nocturnal, relying on keen hearing and vision to locate prey in the dense darkness. Their spotted fur helps them blend perfectly into the environment. The jaguar's hunting technique is very unique. Unlike lions that hunt in groups, tigers that attack from the side, and leopards that ambush suddenly, jaguars possess the strongest bite force of the cat family, up to 1,500 pounds per square inch. They end the ambush with a fatal bite to their prey's skull, instantly defeating the victim. This powerful hunting technique allows jaguars to have a diverse diet, from deer and wild boar to large reptiles like black crocodiles. However, they are facing threats from habitat loss and conflict with humans. Beneath the decaying leaves on the Amazon forest floor lies a world not only dominated by large predators, but also home to more than 430 species of amphibians, each with its own unique survival strategy. Among them, the poison dart frog, Dendrobates, stands out with its hidden power in its small body. These frogs hunt small insects, using dry leaves and tree roots as hiding places. Their venom, one of the most powerful poisons in nature, can paralyze the nervous system of their prey. Even smaller than the poison dart frog, insects and microorganisms also play an important role, working tirelessly under the soft soil of the Amazon. Hidden in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, these tiny creatures play a vital role in decomposing organic matter, enriching the soil, and maintaining the ecosystem's magical nutrient cycle. Among countless species, leafcutter ants emerge as tireless workers, working day and night non-stop. They diligently cut leaves from the surrounding trees, then transport them to their secret nest. There, they grow a special type of mushroom, a valuable food source that feeds the colony. Each leafcutter ant colony can swell to millions of members, creating an incredibly complex and efficient division of labor society. Soldier ants bravely guard the nest, while worker ants quickly cut and transport leaves. Deep underground, leafcutter ant nests can spread up to 26 feet, 8 meters, forming a complex maze of rooms filled with fungi and larvae, heavily protected from vicious predators and harsh environmental conditions. Rising 100 to 165 feet above the forest floor, where sunlight penetrates the dense canopy of ancient trees, the high canopy of the Amazon rainforest appears as a unique and vibrant world. This important ecological layer acts as a giant shield, regulating the climate and balancing the forest ecosystem by minimizing water evaporation, maintaining ideal humidity, and shielding all species below from harsh sunlight. The high canopy stores up to 40% of the Amazon's carbon, playing a key role in mitigating the effects of climate change. More than 20,000 different plant species, including broadleaf trees and epiphytes, thrive here, miraculously adapted to capture precious sunlight. The high canopy is a separate world where about 50% of Amazon animals can live their entire lives without ever touching the ground. A special inhabitant of the tree canopy is the sloth, bradypus, a mammal that spends up to 90% of its life hovering on towering tree branches. One of the slowest animals on the planet, sloths move at only about 0.15 miles per hour. This crawling speed is the result of a specialized diet, mainly consisting of cecropia leaves, flowers, and fruits. The diet is low in nutrients, but abundant in the tree canopy. The sloth's digestive system has miraculously evolved to process cellulose from leaves, with the digestion process lasting up to 30 days, allowing it to survive on minimal food. A sloth consumes only about 160 calories per day, compared to the 2,000–3,000 calories that animals of similar size need. Sloths possess curved claws, which help them cling securely to tree branches, and thick, dense fur, often covered with moss and green algae, creating perfect camouflage among the foliage. The sloth's dense fur is also home to moths, which help the sloth by eating algae and fungi that grow on its fur. The magical symbiotic relationship between sloths and moths creates a miniature but extremely complex ecosystem right on the sloth's body. The magical symbiotic relationship between sloths and moths creates a miniature but extremely complex ecosystem right on the sloth's body. In the dense canopy of the Amazon, as night falls or dawn breaks, strange howls echo in the silence. That is the call of the howler monkey, Alouatta, a primate whose howl can be heard up to 3 miles away, allowing members of the group to communicate and ensuring that no one gets lost in the vast forest. Howler monkeys possess a uniquely developed larynx, producing the loudest sounds of any primate, acting as a territorial declaration and warning other groups to stay away. These howls also create a natural warning system in the tree canopy where danger lurks from powerful predators, helping to maintain order in the ecosystem. Spider monkeys, adelies, are masters of survival in the Amazon's soaring tree canopy. These monkeys rarely set foot on the ground. They spend their lives suspended in high tree branches, where they feed, breed, and care for their young. The spider monkey's body is perfectly adapted to life in the trees, with long arms and a prehensile tail that functions as a fifth limb. They move quickly and gracefully through tree branches, like skilled acrobats. Their tails can grow up to 35 inches long and are so strong that they can grip tree branches and even support their entire body weight. Spider monkeys can move through treetops at up to 15 miles per hour, an impressive speed that helps them escape predators and reach abundant food sources. The toucan bird, Ramphastos, is a brilliant symbol of the Amazon rainforest. This bird is instantly recognizable by its large, brightly colored beak, which measures about 6 to 7.5 inches and makes up 1/3 of its body length. This beak is not only a feeding tool, but also a biological wonder, made from keratin with air pockets inside, making the toucan's beak as light as a feather, allowing it to fly easily through dense foliage. Notably, this beak also acts as a natural radiator, helping to regulate body temperature in hot tropical environments. Toucans are experts at surviving in the treetops. They nest in tree cavities, safe from dangers on the ground, and move nimbly among the foliage. Living in small herds, toucans communicate with loud calls, not only to maintain contact, but also to warn of approaching threats. The toucan is also a key player in the Amazon ecosystem as a seed disperser. When they eat fruit, they digest and disperse the seeds through their feces. This makes the toucan one of the most effective seed dispersers among Amazonian birds, helping to maintain plant diversity and support forest regeneration. In the deep black night of the Amazon jungle, great horned owls, nocturnal predators, quietly build nests in the towering treetops, sometimes reappropriating the nests of other birds or creating their own nests. The great horned owl, Bubo virginianus, one of the most majestic owls on the planet, possesses a massive body of 18 to 25 inches and a majestic wingspan of 3.3 to 4.8 feet. Although widely distributed throughout North and South America, this owl plays a key role in the Amazon Canopy ecosystem. When night falls, when all creatures fall asleep, the great horned owl rises and stretches to dominate the dense darkness of the canopy. Huge eyes, accounting for nearly 5% of their body weight, help great horned owls possess eyesight 100 times more sensitive than humans in low light conditions, allowing them to detect prey in almost absolute darkness. Superhuman hearing with asymmetrical ears on their heads helps them locate sounds in three-dimensional space, detect sounds with a time difference of only a millionth of a second between the two ears, and accurately determine the location of prey, even when they are completely hidden. Silent flight, a secret weapon, makes the great horned owl an effective predator. The special wing feather structure, with serrated edges and soft feathers, helps disperse air, minimizing noise when flying. When attacking its prey, great horned owls use sharp claws with a clamping force of up to 300 pounds per square inch, enough to crush the bones of snakes, rats, rabbits, and even large birds. Beneath the towering canopy, 20 to 30 meters above ground level, lies a world of dappled light, where sunlight filters through the dense layer of leaves. This is a transition zone, a natural nursery, where life explodes with dense vegetation, accounting for 60% of all plant species in the Amazon. The large, overlapping leaves form a nearly continuous canopy, protecting and nurturing the canopy's thousands of unique plants and animals. About 75% of mammal species in the Amazon live here. This ecosystem acts as a protective cushion, shielding the lower levels from wind and heavy rain, while providing shade and maintaining moisture for the entire forest. In the rich world of the Amazon rainforest, home to more than 2.5 million species, tiny creatures play an important role in pollination, decomposing organic matter, and maintaining ecological balance. Many insect species have evolved to become masters of camouflage, blending perfectly into their surroundings. Katydids have the ability to change body color according to the season, hiding from the sharp eyes of enemies. Thousands of species of spiders, including scorpions, ticks, and mites, thrive in the Amazon canopy, with spiders predominating, accounting for about 80% of all recorded spider species. Many spider species have developed sophisticated camouflage techniques. Crab spiders, Thomisidae, have the ability to change their body color to blend in with their surroundings, from the green of leaves to the brown of tree bark, helping them become stealth hunters. Orb weaver spiders use giant spherical webs made from super strong spider silk to capture prey. In contrast to the web-spinning spider, the Goliath tarantula is an ambush predator hiding underground. They detect the slightest movement through sensitive hairs on their legs. When the time comes, the Goliath rushes out at terrifying speed, injects venom, and uses a pair of 2.5 centimeters long fangs to subdue the prey, then injects digestive enzymes to liquefy the prey's body. On small tree branches, hummingbirds use spider silk and plant material to build nests, tiny nests with just enough room for eggs and chicks. The survival rate of young birds depends largely on the mother bird's ability to build a nest in a safe and hidden location. Hummingbirds contribute 25% to pollination in the high canopy. With their long, thin tongues, they collect nectar from flowers that other birds cannot reach. They have the highest metabolic rate of any bird, consuming huge amounts of energy. Their heart rate can reach up to 1,200 beats a minute when flying. At the beginning of the dry season, when the Amazon rainforest has plenty of food and favorable weather, macaw parrots begin their breeding season. They meticulously choose nesting locations, about 80% choosing a height of 20 to 30 meters in the dense canopy. Macaw parrots spend about 70% of their day searching for food for their young. They use loud calls and bright plumage to warn of danger. Macaw parrots cooperate with other flock members to protect their nest and territory, creating a collective security network. In addition to the vast tropical forests, the Amazon also hides another world, mysterious caves formed by the weathering of limestone and sandstone. These caves create a complex network of underground chambers, underground streams, and underground lakes. Unique living conditions with high humidity and stable temperature have promoted special adaptations of many organisms, turning these caves into closed ecosystems. In this low-light environment, many living organisms rely on limited energy sources. In the deep, dark caves of the Amazon jungle, where sunlight is forever buried, life still silently flourishes. A strange source of energy, not coming from light, but from chemical compounds, nourishes a mysterious ecosystem. Chemobacteria, small but resilient organisms that use chemical compounds as a source of life, form the basis of the food chain in the cave interior. They create organic matter through chemosynthesis, providing energy for all species in this closed ecosystem. In the dense darkness of the cave, vampire bats, Desmodus rotundus, live in astonishing densities, sometimes up to 8 individuals per square meter. Cave environments, with their darkness and steady humidity, are the perfect hiding place for this particular species of bat. They stay hidden throughout the day, avoiding predators and conserving energy before going on a macabre hunt at night. As the only bat species in the world that specializes in blood feeding, vampire bats need about 20 milliliters of blood every night to survive. They use their sharp teeth to make a small incision in their prey's skin, then use their tongue to lap up the blood. This process takes place silently, thanks to a special enzyme in their saliva, which acts as an anticoagulant and pain reliever, leaving the prey unaware. The social behavior of vampire bats is also very complex. When an individual cannot find food, other members of the colony will share their blood meal. This behavior not only strengthens bonds within the colony, but is also an important survival mechanism when food resources are scarce. The Amazon River, the longest river in South America, with a length of about 4,000 miles, flows through 7 countries before emptying into the Atlantic Ocean. The Amazon River ecosystem is divided into 2 main types of water, white water and black water. The white waters, originating in the Andes, carry nutrient-rich sediment, creating an ideal environment for phytoplankton, fish, and invertebrates to grow. In contrast, black waters are more acidic, have less sediment, and are high in tannins from the surrounding vegetation, creating a harsher environment, but still suitable for fish that have evolved to adapt. Along the quiet sands of the Amazon River, turtles gather to bask in the sun, warm their bodies, and eliminate parasites. While the turtles quietly absorbed the sunlight, a strange phenomenon took place on their shells. Butterflies fly to collect turtle tears. Butterflies, especially males, seek turtle tears as a valuable source of salts and minerals, which are scarce in their diet. This process, known as tear drinking, is a rare and fascinating behavior in the natural world. The Amazon River is home to more than 2,200 species of fish, accounting for about 15% of all freshwater fish species in the world. This abundant fish supply provides food for many animals, including the anhinga, a unique bird of prey. With a long and slender body, the anhinga moves gracefully in the water, like a gliding snake. Unlike many other birds, the anhinga's feathers are not waterproof, allowing it to dive up to 20 feet without resurfacing. When detecting prey, the anhinga attacks with high precision, with a success rate of up to 60%. When it comes to the notorious predators of the Amazon River, the red piranha, Pygocentris naturari, is always the first name that comes up. This fish is famous for its razor-sharp teeth, arranged in a serrated shape. They often hunt in groups of 20 to 30 individuals, using coordinated attack tactics. They start with small bites, causing their prey to lose blood and gradually weaken. Initial bites can cause prey to lose up to 35% of their body weight in just a few minutes. This speed and ferocity makes the red piranha one of the Amazon ecosystem's most effective predators, with a success rate of up to 70%. Although notoriously ferocious, red piranhas are also highly adaptable. They can switch from eating live prey to scavenging or even eating plants when necessary. During the dry season, when river water levels recede, leaving shallow lakes, arapaima fish, arapaima jigas, begin their breeding season. This giant fish, reaching lengths of up to 10 feet and weighing up to 440 pounds, is a formidable predator. In the oxygen-poor environment of the Amazon, arapaima developed an accessory respiratory organ, allowing it to take oxygen directly from the air. Every 15 to 20 minutes, arapaima must surface to breathe, a necessary survival strategy in the Amazon's harsh conditions. Arapaima is a master of ambush, hiding in dark waters. With its large and muscular body, it rushes at its prey at incredible speeds, its large mouth creating powerful suction, allowing it to catch a variety of prey, from small fish to amphibians and even birds or small animals that have fallen into the water. However, the real nightmare of many creatures in the Amazon River is the black caiman, Melanosuchus niger. This South America's largest caiman, reaching lengths of up to 20 feet and weighing up to 1,100 pounds, has a lifespan of up to 70 years. Black caimans possess extraordinary endurance, can survive without food for weeks, even months, thanks to the ability to store energy in the form of fat. When conditions become harsh, it slows down metabolism to conserve energy. Its jet black skin helps it perfectly camouflage in dark waters and absorb heat from the sun, maintaining body temperature to hunt at night. Black caiman's eyes are equipped with a layer of light-reflecting cells, helping them see clearly in the dark and detect prey from afar. Black caimans are masters of ambush, often motionless underwater or hidden among coastal vegetation, waiting for prey to approach. With a powerful bite force of up to 3,700 pounds per square inch, they easily take down large prey such as fish, mammals, birds, and even other caimans. The Amazon River is not only the domain of the black caiman, but also a dramatic stage for another fearsome giant, the green anaconda, Eunectes murinus. This is the largest snake on the planet, able to stretch up to 30 feet long and weigh more than 550 pounds. Despite its terrifying reputation, the green anaconda is a reclusive creature, often lurking in swamps and still waters, away from the presence of humans and other threats. A master of ambush, the green anaconda often lies silently underwater, only revealing its eyes and nostrils on the surface, silently watching its prey. Its extraordinary ability to hold its breath allows it to dive deep and approach its prey quietly. The dark blue skin, dotted with round black spots along the body, creates perfect camouflage in the dark waters of the Amazon. When its prey, usually a fish, bird, mammal, or even a caiman, approaches, the green anaconda attacks with terrifying speed, wrapping its powerful body tightly around its victim. It then squeezes with a force that can reach 90 pounds per square inch, enough to crush the bones of large prey. It is impossible not to mention the dominance of the jaguar, the true king of the Amazon. Its ability to hunt underwater is a great adaptation to riverine and swamp environments, where food is abundant but competition is fierce. Unlike many other big cats that only swim when necessary, jaguars love water and are excellent swimmers. They often hunt in areas where few other animals dare to go. According to the 2023 Journal of Wildlife Management, about 15 to 20% of the jaguar's diet in the Amazon consists of aquatic species, such as fish, turtles, and even small caimans. These underwater ambushes have an even higher success rate than terrestrial hunting, with a rate of around 65%. From December to May, the Amazon experiences its rainy season, which causes water levels of the Amazon River and its tributaries to rise significantly, sometimes up to 10 to 15 feet, submerging millions of hectares of forest and creating a vast network of swamps and wetlands. These flooded forests, known as varzea, become temporary habitats for countless animals, from fish to mammals and birds. The rainy season brings enormous ecological changes, promoting the spawning of many fish species and the growth of aquatic plants. About 60% of fish species in the Amazon breed in these flooded forests, making them an important ecosystem for their life cycle. However, many other animal species must find ways to survive in this rapidly changing environment. When water levels rise and heavy rains flood part of a leafcutter ant's nest, they must build higher mushroom chambers and create natural drainage systems to keep the nest dry. Worker ants even move the mushrooms to higher compartments when necessary, ensuring the colony's survival during harsh, rainy months. The rainy season, instead of being a threat, becomes a time when leafcutter ants demonstrate extraordinary resilience and survival. During the rainy season, when flooded forests make travel difficult, the clay licks become a gathering point for flocks of macaw parrots. These clay licks are rich in essential minerals, helping macaw parrots neutralize toxins from seeds and unripe fruits, especially alkaloid toxins. The rainy season is also an important time in the macaw parrot's reproductive cycle. At the clay lick, macaw parrots not only search for mates, but also engage in important social activities. Males often display bright colors and make loud calls to attract females and protect their territory from intruders. For the giant otter, the world's largest otter, the rainy season brings enormous challenges. Rising water levels transform habitats, making hunting more difficult as fish and other aquatic species disperse and hide in newly flooded areas. Food becomes scarce, while the threat from predators such as the black caiman and anaconda increases, threatening the safety of the group. Despite these difficulties, the giant otter demonstrates extraordinary adaptability. Resounding calls help maintain group cohesion, creating a strong defense system against environmental threats. This partnership helps increase the survival rate of giant otters by up to 70% in harsh conditions. When the rainy season transforms the landscape into a network of flooded rivers and streams, food sources become abundant, but nutrients are easily diluted by floodwaters. During this time, herds of peccary pigs, originating from South America, often gather at mineral licks. These mineral-rich regions provide essential nutrients such as sodium and calcium, helping peccaries make up for deficiencies in their daily diet. However, these mineral licks have also become dangerous hotspots. Up to 30% of successful jaguar ambushes on the peccaries occur at these locations during the rainy season. To survive, peccaries have developed strong social systems and defensive behaviors. They live in large herds, sometimes numbering hundreds, and often leave guards to keep watch while others collect minerals. Cohesion within the herd is an important factor that helps peccaries overcome the dangers of the rainy season, protecting the herd from predators. In the complex and diverse Amazon ecosystem, the struggle for survival among animals is not only challenged by the harsh forces of nature. The vibrant and diverse nature of the Amazon has been shaped over millions of years by tectonic activity, but it has only taken humans a few decades to threaten its existence. One of the most pressing problems is deforestation, which not only wipes out forests that are home to countless species, but also pollutes water sources, seriously affecting aquatic ecosystems. According to the World Meteorological Organization in 2023, the Amazon has lost more than 20% of its original area in just the past 50 years. This loss is not just a statistic, it represents a serious decline in biodiversity and the disappearance of species that have existed for millions of years. Without intervention, it is predicted that by 2050, up to 40% of the Amazon rainforest could collapse, bringing with it the collapse of one of the most important ecosystems on the planet. Climate change is exacerbating the situation as temperatures rise and rainfall decreases. The Amazon rainforest, once a symbol of abundant life, is now facing devastating wildfires, with once lush areas becoming parched and scorched. This consequence would be disastrous not only for the local ecosystem, but also for the global environment. Based on research published in the journal Nature in 2024, an amazing truth is revealed. Every year, from 400 to 500 new species of creatures are discovered in the heart of the mysterious Amazon. However, a dark shadow covers this excitement. Hundreds of other species are on the brink of extinction, disappearing forever before humans can even realize their existence. The Earth's green lungs, a symbol of life and biodiversity, are gradually depleted under the burden of irresponsible actions. The vast forests and the mighty Amazon River are emitting a desperate call for help, urgently begging for protection against the looming environmental disaster. In this decisive moment, protecting the Amazon is not simply about preserving a forest, but also about protecting our own future. Life on this planet depends on the delicate balance of ecosystems, and the Amazon plays a key role in maintaining that balance. If we fail to protect the Amazon, we will face unpredictable consequences, not only for the environment, but also for the very existence of humanity. The latest research from Nature magazine in 2024 has revealed an amazing truth about the Amazon. Every year, from 400 to 500 new species of creatures are discovered in the heart of this mysterious forest. However, the joy and excitement were quickly extinguished by a gloomy shadow. Hundreds of other species were on the brink of extinction, disappearing forever before humans could even realize their existence. The Earth's green lungs, symbolizing life and biodiversity, are gradually exhausted under the burden of irresponsible human actions. The vast forests and the mighty Amazon River are emitting a desperate call for help, urgently begging for protection from the looming environmental disaster that threatens to swallow an entire priceless ecosystem. In this decisive moment, protecting the Amazon is not simply about preserving a forest, but also about protecting our own future. Life on this planet depends on the delicate balance of ecosystems, and the Amazon plays a key role in maintaining that balance. If we fail to protect the Amazon, we will face unpredictable consequences, not only for the environment, but also for the very existence of humanity. The loss of the Amazon will have knock-on effects, affecting global climate, water resources, and biodiversity across the planet. We are at a historic crossroads, and the choices we make will determine the Amazon's future and our own. In the deep heart of the Amazon jungle, a silent but fierce war is taking place. Conservation efforts, like a small flame in the dark night, are trying to prevent the Earth's green lungs from withering away. Here, conservationists are working day and night to protect nature reserves and forest areas managed by indigenous communities. According to a 2023 study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, indigenous managed areas have significantly reduced deforestation, contributing to the conservation of more than 55 million hectares of Amazon rainforest. In addition, NGOs and national governments have cooperated closely to implement reforestation programs. These successes are not only important milestones in conservation efforts, but also remind us that positive change is possible when we work together and act. Each of us can contribute to protecting the Amazon, whether by supporting conservation projects, changing consumption habits to reduce pressure on the rainforest, or speaking up in international forums to protect the environment.